Currently, we have 2,000 former NFL players suing the NFL because of head injuries. What we've done is we've created this sort of armor around our football players. You know, from the little 6-year-olds in the Pee Wee League all the way up to the professional players that make millions of dollars a year. Well, you have a substantial problem. That helmet doesn't really protect you, and the reason that helmet doesn't protect you is it's made to protect the outside. It does nothing to protect what's on the inside. There's a really natural human reaction. You watch a prize fighter in a match getting whomped. He's not covering up his stomach, he's not covering up anything else. He's got his hands in front of his face. That instinctual reaction says, my noggin is really important and I need to protect it. But what we've done with football helmets is what we've done with a lot of other things in our society. We build a case around it and said, hey, you're safe, but you're not safe. And then by having these kids from 6 years old all the way up wear these things and use them as a battering ram, they've taken away their natural instinct that says, I don't care how big I am, I don't care how strong I am, I gotta protect my face and I gotta protect my head. So, wow, this is a huge problem, what do we do? And also, when you ask yourself and talk to the professionals who worry about football, they say, wait a minute, football's sort of getting boring. People are doing other things. They're watching Dancing with the Stars and doing all these other things. They don't care anymore. It's just not that interesting. You have, effectively, huge people banging against each other, and the game has sort of lost its athleticism. Let's look around the world and see what else we see. Rugby players have all kinds of injuries. Teeth, twisted elbows, twisted ankles, noses that maybe weren't as attractive as when they started playing. But they don't have the head injuries anywhere close to the rate that football players do. Why is that? Because they use the head the way the head's supposed to be used. They protect it, they use the eyeballs, they use the mouth, they keep the rest of it out of the way. So if we're the NFL and we were trying to say, what do we do? How do we both make our games more interesting and walk through a process where we don't end up with every single person who's played our game having some form of traumatic brain injury? We take what we already knew. Maybe you have little kids practice without any helmets. You ask them to be really careful of their faces, and as they get older and older and older, you build in some of the early football technology. And you build it in with sensors so that once they've been hit, everybody watching knows that it's been hit. And so you're protecting your head in the way that you should be protecting your head. You're not using your head as a battering ram. Why do we care about football in this sense? Because it offers an analogy for some of the other things that I'm going to talk about.